Gentlemen.
All right, everybody, we just heard brand new music from Odyssey and Good Company with Hold It Back, and music from OG Big Mike with No Outages. This is the Urban Suite right here on KMOD My Snap Radio, D Major with you, along with my partner in crime, Cheryl Metal. And as promised, here for our first open mic session for the evening, it is the OG Big Mike himself. How are you this evening?
Man, I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Not too bad for a Tuesday, even though it was kind of a little hazy, a little cloudy today.
Yeah,
But just enjoying as much as we can,
it's mellow.
man. Most definitely, most definitely. So, what brings you to San Antonio?
Oh man, San Antonio's become like a third home for me. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Outside of New Orleans and Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. First, family had brought me down here, and then after that, I met more family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of friends and stuff that I now consider family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I guess God just had to work out here for me. You know what I mean? He put all the resources and the fine people that I needed. You know what I mean? And I just been here. You know what I'm saying? Ever since
Yeah.
here between here and Houston. You know what I'm saying? Here
Mm-hmm.
in New Orleans. But yes, it's definitely a home to me now.
Wow.
You know.
It's good to hear that, man. It's good to hear
Hmm.
that. I know you've been between here and Houston and
Yeah.
New Orleans. You're probably tracking a whole bunch of mileage on your ride,
Yeah, it's nothing to me now. You know what I
man.
mean? But the ride do get a little tiresome though. The older you get, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but family, man. You know that always drives you. That's that magnet that draws you. You know, so got a lot of family out here now. You know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I'm drawn to the place. I miss it when I leave. You know what I mean. So
Oh, word.
yeah, San Antonio's been a blessing to me, man.
That's
For
good.
real.
Awesome, awesome. So I just want to touch off with just a little bit of the history for those who are not familiar. Brought up on starting off with convicts back in the day, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. So I did not know. I recently saw an interview that you did with Philmatic. Did not know that Death Row was trying to get at you guys for
Yeah, we
an
was
album.
actually me. Shout out, I mean, to my brother, Mr. 32.
Shouts
You know what I'm
out.
saying?
Yep.
He's resting in heaven right now.
Yep.
But yeah, no, we was intricately woven into the death row fabric
Mm-hmm.
early on. You know what I mean? We was there from the jump. You know, and it was more than them just having interest in us. We was actually a part of the label.
Word.
Yeah, we was recording the album. You know what I'm saying? We had songs. I had a couple of songs slated to make the Chronic LP,
Oh,
Mr.
word.
Officer and Straight Gangsterism. But when I came
Uh-huh.
back into the Ghetto Boys project, you know what I'm saying, I just sat on the phone and you know what I'm saying, used them for myself or whatnot. But yeah, we was definitely, you know what I'm saying, a part of the Death Row, you know what I'm saying, records coming up, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
early in their start, you know what I mean? We have remained family, with them throughout the years, even after I had came back and did, you know what I'm saying, the Ghetto Boys project and went on to do my solo releases with
Mm-hmm.
Rap a Lot, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was an awesome experience. But yeah, we was more than just being considered. We was, you know what I'm saying, we was in there.
Man, man. And your experience with the Ghetto Boys 4, that one particular album, which led into your further solo ventures.
Yeah. It was the experience as well. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying, it was to the likings of, say you have a high school athlete, you know what I'm saying, that wind up getting drafted by the hometown pro team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was the equivalent of it. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, it was quite the experience. You know what I'm saying? I had already known the guys way before we had started recording music together under the Ghetto Boys moniker. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So we had already, known each other. We wasn't strangers like people probably thought. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't the case at all. But yeah, just being able to to create with Scarface. You know what I mean? And Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? It was a real thrill. It was a height in my career. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that they learned a lot from me as well. You know what I mean? And it was an awesome stepping stone for me. You
Right.
know, it was definitely an awesome stepping stone for me. I wish it was more continuity between us. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
you know, that usually happens. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in sports franchises. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They
Say
get
that.
new players, draft new players,
Mm-hmm.
trade for players. You know, it takes some time.
Yeah.
But if y'all can have some kind of success while
Mm-hmm.
working, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That says a lot
Yeah.
as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, it was an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? And which I'm thankful for as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, like I said, all of that experience led into your successful solo career.
right.
And we're gonna play a track here from your new joint, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about um, your experiences now with all of the work that you've been doing leading up to this brand new album that you released.
Right on. Let's
All right.
do it.
So let's go ahead and get into a track from Big Mike. This is Armor Up. What went into the production and writing of this particular track?
Ah, man, God was working with me. I was well on my spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I just wanted to do some music, man, that represented, you know what I'm saying, the Lord in a real way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That could translate into the, you know what I'm saying, to the hood
Mm-hmm.
and everything, and people not miss a beat
Right.
and not feel that they was being drenched down with some heavy sermon or something like that. I wanted to have a song that represented that balance and show people that it can be done. You
Yeah.
dig what I'm saying? Just because you came up a certain way or whatnot, you don't mean that you're not a child of God. You dig what I'm saying? You don't have the same privileges, you dig? So I just wanted people to know that, man, because God had done so much for me. I'm from the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to the penitentiary. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? I've enjoyed success. I've endured the lows. You feel me? And all throughout, I was kept. I'm still here.
Still there?
You feel me? Still
Mm-hmm.
here, still sounding good, blessed with more opportunities to do things, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to do something, man, that made a difference. And God has blessed me tremendously, especially with my talent, the gift that He's given me, the gift of song. You know what I mean? And I was just checking my flow out a few years ago, and I said, hey, man, I'm way more tighter advanced than what I was back then. But I
Right.
guess that's how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just said, but this is the best that I ever sounded. And I just was like, man, I'm gonna give my best to God.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
May come back, you know what I'm saying, and bring people up. I say, but right now, you know what I'm saying, I just want to show my gratitude to Him and present Him with an offering. But that's how big it is. You dig what I'm saying? Because others gonna benefit from it.
True that.
You feel me? Even though it's for him, feel me? He shares with his children.
That's
So
right.
what's for him is for his children. You feel me? So I just want, I'm eager, man. I'm happy that it's out. You know what I'm saying? The response has been amazing. People are getting it. You
Mm-hmm.
dig what I'm saying? Without having to question me too much. You know what I mean? So that means a lot to me as well. It's just something that I have been wanting to do. You know what I mean? And a lot of people might be like, oh man, you're gonna jeopardize what you established already. I said, well, if it jeopardized what I established already, what I established wasn't nothing. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I like to grow with my artists.
Right.
You know what I mean? The artists that I support. So, I'm just thankful for the fans that stuck around and grow with me. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And enjoy this project. You know what I'm saying? It's really a piece of work. It's a masterpiece. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the producers, Whiskey Brazil, Don Q, my partner Crank, RG. You know what I mean? My partner Pat, P. Rod, Patrick Rodriguez, Mike B. Everybody, all the artists that featured on there. We'll get into that a little later,
Yeah.
but very accomplished producers and what I'm saying, and singers and hip hop artists, you know what I'm saying, that's on there. Everybody contributed and we put together a real piece of work, man. I'm not gonna sell it short. I'm gonna call it what it is.
You should not sell your
It's
work
an
short.
amazing
Not
piece of
at
work.
all.
Yes, it's an amazing piece of work. So, I'm just looking forward to the fans getting out there and enjoying it and letting it bless their lives.
All right,
Mm,
cool. So we're
yeah.
gonna get back into a little bit more about the album in a bit. Let's
Already.
let's go ahead and get into this track. Music from Big Mike. This is Armor Up. Keep it locked, y'all. It is the Urban Suite right here on KMOD Mod Snap Radio.